Okay, perfect. All right.
I can see my bathroom. That's awesome. This is totally going to bug me. Let me close it off.
That's okay. We're not paying attention to your bathroom. Okay. All right. So we're going to do, it'll just be a very simple stretch yoga. So it's not going to be, when JoJo asked me, she was like, do you want to, you know, what should we do? And I said, oh, we should totally do yoga because we talked about doing yoga before. And she was like, make sure it's really like low key.
Yes.
I think low key is the word that she used, or like, don't make it too hard. I was like, oh, fine. Because I love a good vinyasa class, something to make you sweat, but we'll do, keep it low key. So, but you guys can hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So we're going to come into easy seated pose. And so what that means is you can either sit crisscross applesauce like you used to when you were in grade school, or one shin in front of the other. Or if you're really flexible, you can put your feet on the inside of your thighs like this. I can always do one foot and I can never do the other one. So we're just going to come into whatever feels comfortable for you. You can always extend your legs out in front of you as well if that's more comfortable, but go ahead and place your hands on your knees and just rub your hands back and forth along your thighs just to generate a little bit of heat. Good. Still the hands and place them on the knees, and then I want you to take your left ear to your left shoulder and hold there. And then gently roll forward, bringing the chin to the chest, feeling the back of the neck stretch. And then roll to your right side, right ear to the right shoulder. And hold. Good. Lifting the head. Go ahead and bring the chin up towards the ceiling, allowing the head to fall back, stretching out the front of the neck. Good. Inhale, come back to center. And I want you to settle into your seat. So I want you to imagine that your sit bones are rooting down deep into the earth. So it's almost like your tailbone's tucking under. And your spine begins to stack one on top of the other. Go ahead and inhale, roll up the shoulders towards the ears, and then back down along the spine, pinching those shoulder blades together, opening up the chest, dropping those shoulders so you create as much space between the shoulders and the ears as possible. Good. Hold here for a moment. Inhale through the nose. And then exhale through the mouth. Creating a nice ha sound as if you were trying to fog up a mirror. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. Good. Two more. Inhale. And as you do so, you want the belly to bellow out like a balloon. And on your exhale, you're going to draw the belly back in towards the spine, compressing and expelling all of the air. Last deep inhale. And last deep exhale. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up above the head. And then exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Good. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Two more times. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Good. Last one. Inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Go ahead and bow the head towards the hands. Set an intention for your practice. Whether it just be to stretch your body, whether it be to send light and love to somebody, or whether it be to just love yourself for this time that you're taking. Take a deep inhale to set that intention. And then exhale, release it completely. Good. Inhale, sweep those arms up above the head. And on your exhale, I want you to take your left hand down towards the ground. You're going to reach up and over with the right arm. So as you do this, we want to create as much space between the left and the right side as we possibly can. So try not to crunch or collapse into that left side, but instead lift up and over. Good. Inhale back to center. And then on your exhale, take the right hand down, reach up and over with the left. Feel that nice deep stretch through the left side body, and remember not to collapse through the right. Inhale back to center. Exhale, left hand down, right arm reaches up and over. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches up and over. Good. Inhale back to center. And then on your exhale, you're just going to fold forward, bringing the hands down onto the floor and then rounding through the back. You can walk the hands forward if you want to, creating more space. But if you find that your sit bones begin to lift, you want to shift back. You're going to keep your sacral chakra rooted down into the earth. Bow the head towards the shins. Just hold here and breathe. Good. Inhale, walk the hands back. We're going to switch out the legs. So if you have the right leg in front, go ahead and place the left leg and vice versa. Stretch out the body just a little bit differently. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, left hand down, right arm up and over. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right hand down, left arm up and over. Inhale, back to center. One more time, left hand down, right arm. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, right hand down, left arm reaches. Good. Inhale, back to center, and then exhale, fold forward again. Perhaps you can walk the hands a little bit further this time. Drawing the head and the forehead towards the shins. Hold here. Good. Inhale, walk the hands back. We're going to go ahead and take those legs and we're going to swing them behind us. We're going to come into child's pose. So in child's pose, what we do is we bring our shins down onto our mat. So if you need room for the belly to hang in between, you can separate the knees out just a little bit, like mat width apart, or you can keep the knees together. It's totally up to you. But the intention is for the seat to reach the heels, and then you just reach the arms forward and then drop the head towards the mat. And you can sort of shift back and forth here to allow the belly and the body to settle into the legs and just hold. Good. On your next inhale, tent the hands. And then on your exhale, you're going to walk the hands over towards the left side of the body, stretching out that right side. Inhale back to center, and then exhale the arms over towards the right, stretching out the left. Good. One more time, inhale back to center, and then exhale over towards the left. Inhale back to center, and then exhale over towards the right. Inhale back to center and hold. Now we're going to thread the needle. So what I want you to do is take your right arm, you're going to place it underneath that left arm, palm facing up towards the ceiling, and then you're going to drop onto that right shoulder. You're going to stretch out that shoulder. Inhale back to center, re-extend the right arm. Take that left hand, spread it underneath the right arm, palm facing up towards the ceiling. And get that nice deep stretch through that left shoulder. If you want to intensify the stretch, you can always roll towards your right shoulder to deepen it. Good. Inhale back to center, extend those arms out and hold. Good. On our next inhale, we're going to come up to table. So you're going to lift up, you're going to place your arms, your hands directly beneath your shoulders. Your knees are going to be directly beneath your hips. So you're creating, just like it sounds, a table with your body. 90-degree angle in the wrist and 90-degree angle in the knees, shoulders, and the hips, okay? So you want the crown of the head to reach up towards the front of the room. So you're creating a perfect line from the top of the head to the base of the spine. So if I were to walk around, I could put a tray of drinks on your back and they wouldn't fall. So you want to tuck that belly button in towards the spine and just hold here for a moment. So even though this is a resting pose, it's still very active. So we're going to come through a series of cat and cow. So on your inhale, I want you to drop the belly, lift the sacrum, lift the crown of the head, coming into cow. So your shoulders are reaching back towards your hips. Good. Your gaze is coming out in front of you. And then on your exhale, you're going to round your back up towards the ceiling, just like a Halloween cat. So you're getting a nice deep stretch through the spine. Inhale, come into cow. Nice deep breath, belly drops towards the earth. Valley is created in the low back, but no pinching, so this should not hurt. And you don't collapse through your shoulders, so you don't want to sink in through the shoulders, you're still lifting. And then on your exhale, round through the back of the heart up towards the ceiling. Cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Good. Inhale, cow, and hold. Really drop that belly, shoulders reach back towards the hips reach towards the shoulders, and you can sway back and forth here if you want to. Just a little sway to allow the belly to drop even further towards the mat. Good. Come back to center and hold it. On your exhale, draw the back of the spine up towards the ceiling. Push your hands into the mat, your knees into the mat to really get as much distance between the mat and the belly as you possibly can. And then drop the head, chin towards the chest, and hold. Good. Inhale, come back to center, and then on your exhale, shift back into child's pose again. Extend those arms out, stretch out. Good. Inhale, we come back to center, and on our exhale, we're going to tuck the toes, lift the hips, and we're going to come into downward facing dog. So your heels can either be lifted or they can reach the mat. But what you're doing is you're creating an upside down A with the, or you're creating an A with the body. The head drops through the hands, and the gaze is either at the toes or the knees or the belly. There's an external rotation of the arms, and your wrists are at a 45-degree angle. You want to make sure that they're not at a 90-degree angle because that puts too much pressure on the wrists. Good. Hold here. And then on your next inhale, slowly walk the feet up towards the hands. And we're going to come into a forward fold at the top of our mat. So in our forward fold, our feet can either be together or you can heel toe them apart. In fact, let's go ahead and do that. Heel toe the feet apart so that they are a little bit wider than hip width apart, or the width of your mat. You're going to place your hands on your shins. You're going to roll your shoulders back and you're going to lift the spine, creating that nice flat back, just like we did earlier. The chin tucks in slightly towards the chest so that the spine is completely elongated and the head is in line with the shoulders and the hips. And then exhale, fold forward again. We're going to ragdoll here. So take your pinkies inside the creases of your elbows, and I want you to sway left and right, allowing the body to hang. And as you do this, you should feel the separation between the vertebrae, allowing your spine to elongate. Make the movements exaggerated to really sway that body back and forth. You should feel a stretch through the back of the shoulder blades as well. All the way into the shoulders. It should almost feel as if somebody were pulling on your head, trying to make it reach the floor. Good. Couple more exaggerated sways. And then I just want you to allow the body to come and rest right in the center. Feel the back of the legs stretch. Feel your shoulders stretch. Hold here. Good. Drop those hands down towards the floor, and then go ahead and heel toe your feet back together so that the grand toes together and the heels are slightly apart. Inhale, halfway lift. You can either place your hands on the mat or on your shins. If you can't reach the floor, that's fine. And exhale, fold forward again. Inhale, we're going to reverse our swan dive. Our arms are going to come out. Our tailbone's going to tuck. And we're going to lift all the way up to standing, reaching the arms up towards the ceiling. Good. And then exhale, bring the arms back down. Inhale, sweep the arms up. I want you to interlace the fingers, release the steeple mudra so that your hands are going to look like this. So you're going to release your pointer fingers. You're going to interlace your other fingers. Yeah, love Mary's putting on her glasses. So your arms are going to reach up. And then on your exhale, you're going to take your hips over towards the right, fingertips towards the left, and you're going to come into crescent. So remember how earlier we didn't collapse into the one side? We don't want to do that here either. So stretch out. Feel that nice deep stretch through the right side of the body. Good. Inhale, come back to center. And then on your exhale, hips to the left, arms to the right. And hold. Good. Inhale back to center. Exhale, hips to the right, arms to the left. Inhale back to center. Hips to the left, arms to the right. Good. Inhale back to center, bend deep into those knees. And on our exhale, we're going to do a tiny back bend. So you're going to reach up and back. Hips come forward, but don't pinch into that low back. So you're not crunching, right? So we're not doing this like a little tail. We're doing this and reaching up and over. So the spine is in line with the hips and the bum. Good. Reach. Inhale, very slowly come back to center, and then on your exhale, you're going to fold forward, swan dive. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, reach. Exhale, fold again. Inhale, reverses a swan dive. Arms come out, tailbone tucks, abs engaged. Exhale, bring the hands to heart center. Good. We're going to come into a very gentle chair's pose. So inhale, sweep the arms up. On your exhale, I want you to sit back as if you were sitting on the edge of a bar stool. Okay. And again, as we're doing this, we want our tailbone to be tucked under slightly, so we're not doing, there's no bunnies, right? So we're tucking the tailbone under. We're engaging that abdomen. Good. And hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, straighten the legs, forward fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, reach. Exhale, fold. We're going to take that left foot to the back of the mat and we're going to come into a lunge. You're going to drop that left knee down onto the mat. And then you're going to lift and bring the hands to that right knee. And we're going to hold here. This should be a nice deep stretch through this left hip flexor here. If you want to intensify the stretch, you can bring the arms up or just leave them here. Lots of different options. Make sure you don't put too much pressure on that left knee. Good. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, bring the hands down. So I want you to tuck the left toes, lift the left knee, and then you're going to bring that left foot to meet the right. And then on your exhale, your right foot's going to go back. So we're just switching legs here. Drop down to that right knee, disengage the toes, and then on your inhale, come up. Remember always to breathe, never to hold the breath. Believe it or not, it actually makes it harder if we hold our breath. Good. Hold for 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, bring the arms back down. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. Right foot meets the left, and we fold forward. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Shoot that left leg back again one more time. Drop to the top of that left knee in the shin. Inhale, sweep those arms up. And then on your exhale, I want you to take the left hand to the inside part of the right foot. And then you're going to gently twist, so you're going to stack that right shoulder on top of the left, keeping your right hand on your right knee, pushing into it, and take the gaze out over that right shoulder. Coming into a nice spinal twist. Good. Inhale, come back to center, take the right hand down, left hand scooches out, tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Left foot meets the right, we fold. We inhale, halfway lift. And then on our exhale, the right foot goes back. We drop to the top of the right knee in the shin. We take that right hand to the inside of the foot, left hand to the left knee, and we stack those shoulders. Stack that left shoulder on top of the right, the gaze comes out over that left shoulder. Good. Inhale back to center, hands down onto the mat, tuck the right toes, lift the right knee, right foot meets the left, and we fold forward. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, reverse. Arms come out, tailbone tucks, abs engage. And then exhale, hands do heart center. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and take a seat on our mats. Just like we did beginning, we're going to come into easy seated pose. Just taking a few spinal twists. So inhale, sweep the arms up. On your exhale, I want you to take your left hand behind you, create a kickstand, and I want you to take your right hand to your left knee. So imagine you're wringing out a towel. This is how your spine should feel. So whenever we twist, we always begin at the base of the spine and work up towards the shoulders and the head. And then if it's accessible to you, you can take the gaze out over your left shoulder. Otherwise, just keep it right there in between. Deep breath. Good. Inhale, come back to center, sweep those arms up. And then exhale, left hand to the left knee, right hand comes behind you, and you take that nice deep twist. Good. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. Good. Inhale back to center. And then exhale, left hand to the right knee, right hand behind you. Good. Inhale, we come back to center, sweep those arms up. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Good. One more time. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands through heart center. Go ahead and bow the head towards the hands. I want to thank you for allowing me to guide you through your practice. I hope it was exactly what you were searching for. Namaste.
Thank you, Anna.
Thank you, ladies.
That was wonderful.
Good. I needed that stretch. I really felt that through my spine. Thank you.
That was awesome, Anna.
Good. I'm glad you guys liked it.
You're gonna upload this, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, because I have a friend who deserves to go through that. So
Wonderful.
I will send it to her.
Wonderful. All right, ladies. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank
Stay
you.
safe, those people. Bye.